Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Steve and I'm a reseller. I sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Amazon. In this video, I'm going to show you 12 items that sold last week. I picked some really cool items that you might not think of to look at when you're in a thrift store. And out of the 12, 8 of them sold within under a month and a few of them within a week. So that's really good. You want quick turnaround with your money so you can reinvest into more product and make more profit. So I'm going to put them up on the screen and we'll go through them. I'm going to tell you what I paid for them, what they sold for, how long they took to sell, and what the net profit was. So thanks for stopping by, and let's get started. So all these items have been sold on eBay. So the first one is a Pyrex Bowl. It was like a salmon pink kind of color, had a little bit of fading to the bottom, but Pyrex can be, good sellers. Some can be very expensive, so when you see them in a thrift store, look them up, kind of find the pattern that you see. Some are very valuable. This one took 2 weeks to sell, sold for $21.95 plus $14 shipping, and I paid $2 for it at a Goodwill. So all in all, I should net about $19 on this. All right, next item is a Clicquot number 1022. This is actually a vintage Clicquot. You can identify Clicquots by the shape of their handles. They kind of have like a, I don't even know what to call it, kind of like a design. It's not a flat handle. These are actually wooden. The newer ones are more of that black, I don't know if it's like a plastic or poly type, handle. So this one, I paid $1 at the thrift store. I picked up a bunch of knives. You might have seen it in one of my thrift videos. It took 2 weeks to sell, sold for $32.95 plus $5 shipping, and I should net about $25 on it. Clicquot is a very expensive brand, so if you see it and the price is right, definitely pick it up. All right, here we have another Clicquot number 1021, also vintage, same design. Picked this up at the same time, paid $1. Sold for $26.95 with $4 shipping, and I should net $21 on it. All right, here's a pair of FootJoy golf shoes, women's. I picked these up when I was on vacation in Atlanta visiting family at a Goodwill. I paid $6 for them. They took about 10 months to sell. I bought them when I was up there for the holidays last year. Sold for $64.95 free shipping, and I netted $40 approximately on these. FootJoy shoes are a very good brand. Don't just buy them without comping them. Some are lower end, but they have some good ones. These happen to be vintage. These were about 14, 15 years old, and they were in excellent shape. Okay, golf clubs can be very good sellers. Certain brands, again, you always want to comp them, just don't buy them. But if you find them individually in thrift stores, usually you could pick them up for a couple dollars. This was a King Cobra 7-iron, which is, the irons are a little tougher to sell than the wedges, because the wedges and the putters are mostly lost because people leave them laying on the greens. But this was a 7-iron, picked it up for $2 at a Goodwill, took 3 weeks to sell, sold for $31.95, $10 shipping. Goes right into a USPS priority, the triangle, the 2-box, the medium one. Those are like 36 inches long. Ships for $10.50 maybe across country for the weight of an iron. And I netted $24 on this. All right, this is just a little Matchbox type car. I picked this up. I got a whole bunch of cars. So this was basically free because I bought, for like $5 I bought a carry case, but it had a bunch of cars in it. So I've already made my money back on it. This took like 6 months to sell. I probably had about 20 individual cars I listed. I still got maybe like between 5 and 8 left. Sold for $4.95, $3 shipping, so I netted $4 maybe. All right, now this was a really cool find. Now when you mention Dymo in the reselling community, everybody thinks about the thermal printers. But this is an old school Dymo, number 1570. It was one of those, turn the dial, you squeeze and you print out labels. We used to do that in school when I was a kid. And you get like the colored strip and you can label, basically a label printer. So this was old school. It was the kit, had the carry case, had 3 different dials that had different size fonts on it. It was in excellent condition. I paid $5 for it at the thrift store. It took 4 days to sell. Sold it for $27.95 plus $9 shipping, and I netted between $17 and $18. All right, this was a pretty interesting find. I never saw this before in any of the thrift stores. These are tarot cards. When you go to like when you go and get your cards read or your palms read. So tarot card, it was a pack, it was vintage. The box was beat up, but the cards were on pristine condition. So I paid $3 for this at Goodwill. It took 2 days to sell. Sold it for $14.95 plus $4 shipping. Just went into a little 6x9 bubble envelope, and I netted about $10 on it. All right, the video game category is always a strong category. You know, some lose value, some gain value, but it's always strong. So this was a Wii charging dock, brand new, unopened. Picked it up for $3 at Goodwill. It took about 5 months to sell. I thought it'd be a little quicker, but that wasn't too bad. So for $28.95, free ship, because all the other comps were doing free, so I went along with it. And I netted about $14 on it. All right, a Tumi bag. I've sold, this year alone, it's October, I've probably sold about 8 Tumi bags, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for Tumi and finding them at thrift stores, resellers will say, yeah, that's good. So I have a spot that always has them. It's amazing that someone's always donating Tumi bags. Anyway, this was a bifold garment bag, great condition. It was marked $25, but it was half off day, so I got it for $12.50. And what I did is I removed the luggage tag off it, sold it separately for $13.95 with a free ship. So after that, I netted about $9, which basically put the cost of the garment bag down to $3.50 for me. So it took 1 month to sell, sold it for $64.95 with $15 shipping, and I netted about $51 on this. And if you see Tumi, you can always identify them because a lot of stores will stack their bags. So instead of having to pull each one out and look inside, Tumi bags, you can identify them by the zipper. They all say Tumi right on the zipper. Nice big thick chunky zipper pull. All right, here's another knife from that bundle that I picked up. This brand was called E. Werther & Sons. I had never heard of it or seen it before. So when I was looking at the knives, I could tell it was a good one. It had like a nice teak handle to it. So I comped it out on eBay. So it was a good seller. So I picked it up. I paid $1 again, just like the other knives. It sold within 2 weeks. Sold for $19.95, $5 shipping. And I netted between $14 and $15 on it. All right, and lastly, this is just a Sony Hi8 videotape. Paid $0.25 for it. I think it was like a couple of them that were taped together at the thrift store for like 50 cents. So when they're new tapes like that, you know you're not going to get much, maybe $5 to $8. So for $0.25, you know, it was like 50 cents for 2 of them. I just took them. And it took 3 months to sell. Sold for $8.95, free shipping. Shipping was like $2.80. So after everything, I netted $4.50. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. That's 12 recent items that sold on eBay. All sold quick. 8 of the 12 sold within under a month. A few of them within a week. So I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, put them down below. I try to answer everybody. If you like this type of content, I put out a thrift vlog and a what's sold every week, usually Tuesday and Friday. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later.